And let's just open up the box here and go over it. So first off, you see you get a little set of precautions, basically a product manual. We'll go over that here in a minute. And you can, this thing was very nicely packaged. Look how tight it's down in there. Big piece of foam, get rid of that. And then the battery itself. I already had this thing out and looked at it, so I kind of know what to expect. And I think that's all we got in the box. Yep, get rid of that box. See ya. I have a trolling motor here, so I do have my little 36-pound thrust trolling motor, and we're going to see if it can run that. Get it out of that package there. So let's just go over the battery itself. So this is a LiFePO4 battery, 1,280 watt hours. It has 4,000 cycle life. It is a 12 volt, 12.8 volt, 100 amp hour battery. So 100 amp hours on that battery. Let's see what we get in this little package here. So in our little manual, well, here we go. Oh, check that out. They gave us a cute little keychain. How cute is that? We'll put that somewhere. Oh, you know what? I love it when they give up me caps. I don't know how many times I don't get caps with my batteries when I get them in. You got a little cap there for sealing it up. By the way, don't touch them at the same time while you're doing this. Just undo one at a time. That's all you got to do, people. So we got a quick start guide. We get a service card here for your new LiFePO4 battery. You need gloves. The capacity's 30 to 50% right out of the package, so it's supposed to be 30 to 50%. Avoid direct, so never touch them directly, type them up. Some basic cautionary stuff. You know what? We all know that stuff. So let's read the manual. Going over the manual here. I will show y'all the charger that I used for these. You need a type of charger that goes with these types of LiFePO4 batteries. Here's how you would run them in like series or parallel. I actually have some batteries out back and I run them in parallel, so that way I get like 200 to 400 amp hours. If you want to increase your voltage, you'll run series, and parallel increases the amperage. Just to give you guys a little tip on that. And I think that's pretty much it. Put that aside. Now what I'm going to do, let's put the trolling motor up here, and let's get this beast going. This is the Newport Vessels trolling motor. What I'm going to do is set it up. So let me go ahead, set all this up, and then we'll come back because I got to take those off, tighten it down, and get it ready. So let's do that now. Okay, so I went ahead and hooked the little Newport Vessels trolling motor up. And while I'm at it, let me just go ahead and show you what I use to charge these. So this is the smart charger that I have. It has the LiFePO4 batteries on it, so you want to make sure you get that. I will leave a link to where to get one of these, but I highly recommend getting one of these if you get a battery, because that's the way you're going to be charging it. Or you could do like I do and have solar panels out back, but that's a whole other video. So I just hooked it up, so you can see right here. Let me show you on there. You can see we are all the way. This thing is fully charged. Let's just go ahead and put it down. Now we are going to go in 5 speeds, and let's see how this thing pushes. Watch our cord there. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. So there's our 5. This thing is humming right along. Everybody, I'm not going to put it down in water, but you can see right there how that thing's working. That's going very smooth. Let's go in reverse. You can kind of hear it drop down a little bit. There's off. By the way, I like this handle. It adjusts out. Well, that thing's just streaming right along. I don't see any issues at all of it running a trolling motor. That'll work just fine for what I need it for there. Let me show you how to charge this thing. So if you ever need to charge it, what you're going to do is hook up your battery charger. Make sure it is a LiFePO battery charger. Now, as soon as I hook it up, what I like about this one, you can see the modes. Let me zoom you in just a little bit there. It is a LiFePO4. You can see that right there. smart charger. What happens when I plug it in? So even plugging it in, it does add a little bit of charge to it because obviously it's been drained just slightly, but it has been charged. So that's how this thing works, 13.0, and it will go up to, I think, 14.2 is actually what it'll go to, or somewhere around there. We'll give you a fully charged on that. But everybody, I've been really impressed with these guys. This is something I'm going to use amongst my travels. So what I'm going to be using this thing for the most is running my trolling motor, but I also will hook a power inverter and run a power inverter on this, and I think it's going to work great for that. This is something I recommend for anyone that just needs to pick up an affordable LiFePO4 battery to run like maybe an inverter, a trolling motor, or just any type of little electronics or anything, whether it's on a boat, a car, or something like that. So yeah, there it is, everybody. That's all I got on the Aturnu12V LiFePO battery. See y'all in the next video.